The following episode is brought to you by FFBcast. Stay tuned for your very own custom podcast, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Here we are, everybody. This is not an FFBcast podcast, but it is Mock Draft Monday, and we're doing our thing here. We have a 12-team half PPR mock draft all lined up for you guys. You can see my screen here above me. I'll switch to a better view once we get going. But what you see here is actually kind of wanted to show you guys. I'll actually give you a better view now. It's just a little program that I have which will extract the Twitter followers from a particular account. And it's mainly used, well, what I use it for, I don't know what else it could be helpful for, is for target, basically getting a target audience. It takes, right now I'm extracting all of the followers, usernames from Matt Harmon's Twitter account. Sorry, Matt. I promise I won't share this with anyone, but if you are interested in getting a list or getting this particular program here, this bot, I may be able to help you out. So you can hit me up if you think that might be useful to you guys. Like I said, I use it in advertising. It's real helpful for me, actually. It's perfect. It just narrows it down to the exact people that I want to target. There goes the guy Lee Cooper. I remember him from last season when we ran our promotion. He was one of our guys. That's crazy coincidence there that the timing worked out that way. Okay, I'll minimize this for now. And we are in our mock draft, and I believe it's our turn. 12-team half PPR, and we're picking at 10. We're probably going to get auto-drafted here. I would love to have Le'Veon Bell, but I actually think James Conner is, you know what, no, give me Le'Veon Bell. Ooh. See, I was going James Conner over Bell just because I believe in the Steelers' offense more so. But is the Steelers' offense going to be the Steelers' offense? And I think another running back here would be amazing, but we have 26 seconds. Let's see what we have. And here's another thing. Juju or Antonio Brown. Is the Steelers' offense going to be the Steelers' offense, or is it, I mean, losing Brown and Bell, I mean, they didn't have Bell last year, but I mean, it could be completely different. In this case, I do happen to believe in the player more, as crazy as that may sound. I think Juju is up and coming. Antonio Brown is, I don't know, he may be on his way out, he may not, he may have plenty more years to come. But maybe he just ruined my perspective of him over this off season. It's like I don't even want anything to do with the guy, even though you know he's a Hall of Famer. Alright, let's see here. And we're on the board. I really like Leonard Fournette, but I think Aaron Jones has a higher ceiling. Devonta Freeman. because it's half PPR. Yep, all the guys I wanted, they all go. But that's okay. See, now this is where it gets tough. I'll take Robert Woods, and not just because he finished as the best Rams wide receiver last year, but because I just happened to learn a little bit more about Brandon Cooks this offseason, mostly listening to guys like Matt Harmon and Matt Waldman. But, sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to this draft and explain this. But I think I heard, that Cooks is not good against press coverage, and he was constantly jammed at the line last year. I'm just not, and you figure teams look at him as a number one wide receiver. He's going to see the number one coverage. I think maybe Kupp and Woods get lost in the mix behind him when it comes to like coverage schemes. Okay, we have someone else in the draft with us, VC at the 6th spot. So we're back on the board with 10. There's no good running backs I want. I'm tempted to take Tevin Coleman, but I don't think he'll go. What I am going to do, though, is take Sammy Watkins after the Tyreek Hill fallout. And just so this video doesn't age poorly, damn, Tevin Coleman went. And the next last best tier of quarterbacks as well. Okay. Alright, caught me off guard. Forget what I was saying. Can never have enough running backs. Alright, so let's see what we got here. And as it comes back around to us, I see, I was about to select Josh Jacobs there, but he gets taken off of the board to the only other non-computer drafting in this draft. Rashad Penny goes to, I would have liked to have him there. That would have been amazing. But let's not waste time. And Jared Cook is the selection. Needing a tight end, and assuming that the following two teams were going to take a tight end. Let's see, best available. I'm tempted to take Cam Newton, but it's a little early for quarterback, if you ask me. the potential of Robbie Anderson. Ooh, I should have taken Marvin Jones there. Yeah, I like Robbie, and I've been playing too much best ball lately. I think Robbie Anderson's more of a best ball guy. Marvin Jones is more of a redraft kind of guy. That would have been good value for Marvin Jones. I mean, what was it? Just 2 years ago, we saw him finish as a wide receiver 1, and now the Detroit Lions offense, although going run heavy, or at least wanting to go run heavy, is without Golden Tate now as well. So I definitely love Marvin Jones' chances. Let's not, get it confused. Kenny Golladay is the man. With Babytron is the man. But Marvin Jones has done it. He's got the history with Matt Stafford, and just out of necessity. I mean, I know they brought in Danny Amendola, but let's be honest. Danny Amendola can't stay healthy, and he's aging, as we all are. And can we get Cam Newton here? Yes, we can. I love that. Cam Newton, back of the 9th round. Let's go ahead and grab a guy like Funchess in that Indianapolis offense. He should be decent. Actually, I'm going to take Geronimo Allison here. Just because of which, I mean, this may not be right. I know they're paying him $13 million this year, Devin Funchess, on a 1-year contract. But just because they drafted Paris Campbell, I just don't feel as good about Devin Funchess, even though what Paris Campbell does isn't what Devin Funchess does. And they're definitely not bringing him back after this year. Funchess, that is. Now, I never draft more than one quarterback, but I've been playing so much damn best ball that I will really want to take Lamar Miller here. Or, I'm sorry, Lamar Jackson. Think instead I will take Deshaun Jackson and then queue up Kalen Ballage. See, okay, Lamar Jackson goes. Yeah, that's fine. They can take 2 quarterbacks. That's a computer. But we're not going to do that. And that might happen in your home leagues, but if you're playing in pro leagues, it's not going to happen as it is here. That's for sure. All right. Peyton Barber and Ronald Jones, the only 2 backs in that Tampa Bay backfield that you are taking serious. Peyton Barber goes. Can we get Ronald Jones? Ronald Jones, the story on him last year is that he cannot catch a football. Rex Burkhead. They just gave him a contract, hey? I feel like he's not even a lock to make that team. I don't know what to do here. So we go John Brown. And with our second to last pick, I would usually be taking Rex Burkhead, but maybe I'm overreacting to the draft. Are we going to get a chance to get a possible starting running back this late? No. So let's take Ronald Jones. You know what? Tampa Bay should trade for Duke Johnson. That would be amazing. I actually really like that. Because they could have Ronald Jones on first or second, have Duke Johnson on third downs, and have Peyton Barber on any down to throw off your opponent, you know. Really like that. It would be a three-headed monster, I think, or maybe a two-headed monster and just Barber and Duke Johnson. But I think if it were Ronald Jones and Duke, they'd be too transparent, which is the reason why Chicago got rid of Jordan Howard. That's the same reason. And in the good spirit, we'll just take Duke Johnson, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to take a second tight end. I don't need to take another quarterback. We've got plenty of wide receivers. I guess we could take the, I like MVS, but, oh, well, they took a defense for us. I was going to go with a New England tight end, either ASJ or Matt LaCosse. Honestly, I think Matt LaCosse could be the man. Not ASJ, but I mean, we'll see. So here's our team, 12-team half PPR. We started off with Le'Veon Bell. Went Juju, Devontae Freeman, James White, Kalen Ballage, and Ronald Jones. So not the strongest. Well, okay, I shouldn't say not the strongest, but not the deepest running back group. Bell, Freeman, and White. Hopefully Ballage takes over. I think Kenyon Drake just needs a change of scenery. Can bring him to the Packers, honestly. But I like the tight end and Jared Cook. I like the value where we got him there. Not displeased with our running back group. It's probably one of the stronger ones in total, other than maybe the 4th and 5th spot. Maybe 8th, but they have no depth at 8. I guess that's what free agency is for, hey? Or the waiver wire, or Fab, whatever you guys are doing out there. And I recommend Fab. I was late to Fab, but I